So I was online today and I saw something interesting, and that is that Max Landis, he's up and coming, strong up and coming screenwriter, the director, because he's directed before, and comic book writer. He's directed films like Chronicle, Victor Frankenstein, Me, Him, and Her, Mr. Right, American Ultra, and he's what else? Comics, American Alien, which is his take on Superman, like origin story, and Green Valley, a new comic of his that came out. I caught on to this guy on YouTube. I saw him pitching his pitch of Man of Steel, and also he had also like he's a personality. If you don't know who Max Landis is, look him up. His dad was a famous director from before I was even born. A lot of movies, 80s and 90s, and it's probably some of your favorite old movies. But he's come up to fame recently for his writing. He takes this serious. He takes it really, really serious. But I found out he was the writer on Power Rangers movie earlier this year. And I was telling all my friends, and they're like, "Oh, word!" Some of my friends who know who he is. And I was telling them about it. I was like, "Yeah, this is gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good." Then, and I've come find out, like I think about 2 weeks ago, I was online and I'm reading that he wasn't the writer anymore. He's been replaced. They had somebody else. And I'm like, oh man, I thought he wrote it. So what happened? Did he get fired? Whatever. Well, this morning, Max Landis confirmed that he was fired from working on Power Rangers. He said he was writing a lighthearted teen film or something like that, and they fired him. And after numerous replacing of writers, they managed to make Chronicle. And I said that in my reaction to the teaser trailer, that it felt like Chronicle. It looked like, and it's very reminiscent of Chronicle. But I think I know what happened here. I think he wrote something different than what they expected. Lionsgate or whoever probably approached Max because they wanted something with a feel and a tone like Chronicle, and he gave them something different. They replaced him, worked their way into the writer's ear, and got a film just like what they wanted. Now, I admit, this is a different take on Power Rangers, and I'm willing to give it a chance. I was kind of excited about it. I'm like, I want to see what this is about. But Max knows his stuff. If you don't know who Max Landis is, follow him on Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I don't think he has an Instagram, but Facebook, whatever. The guy is a personality. He's fun to watch. He knows his stuff. He knows movies. He knows script writing. I think he does things very well. Now, you can take a movie like Victor Frankenstein. We don't know what his script was like, because when you sell a script and you're not showrunner on a show or producer on a movie, what happens is a director, or they can bring in other writers to change parts of that script, and you don't know how much of that actual screenwriter's material made it to the final film. And you could like, oh man, this sucks, you know what I mean? But you don't know how much actually made it. Well, he pitches movies all the time. He's on numerous channels on YouTube and other things, and he's giving pitches about original ideas. He has seminars where he talks to people about screenwriting. The guy knows his stuff. Check him out, please. And I think whatever he came up with Power Rangers, that doesn't mean everything he do is going to be flawless or everybody's going to love it. It doesn't mean that. But I think whatever he came up with Power Rangers they didn't like, they were like, oh no, we need something hard and edgy. People like dark films nowadays. For as much bashing that people do against Marvel films for being too lighthearted and too funny and too much humor all the time, they sell well and they do well, and they're executed good and they're written great. So I mean, it works. Everything doesn't have to be dark, but they do take their moments with making some dark films. Thor: The Dark World was a darker film than the first Thor and some of the Avengers movies. Movies in the Avengers line, but it didn't do as good as other movies from Marvel Studios. So everything doesn't have to be dark, but I think that's what people want. I think we gravitate towards that too. Batman is a very popular superhero, and we keep watching his films, reading his comics, and he's got a dark overtone. So, I think people get lost in that. And I think that's what happened with Batman vs. Superman. It felt more like a Batman movie than a Superman movie, and people didn't respond too well to it. I really think the handling of Superman was a problem with that film. But mainly, I'm just writing this to just talk about Max Landis. I think people should check him out. Him being fired, it's sad that we won't get to see his version of what Power Rangers should have been. But, oh well, he's got more stuff coming out. He got bigger, better things he's on too right now. So check Max Landis out, and, let me know if you like him, if you know of him. Would you rather see what he could have came up with? Did you like the Power Ranger teaser trailer? I did a reaction to that. It's on my channel. But that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Yeah, Max Landis. I'm a fan, and I just think it's sad we will never get to see his version. But I do think he has a link on his Twitter. If I find it, I'm gonna put it in the description to his script, his Power Ranger script. I think he has a link to that, or at least he put up. I've seen some pictures he put up of parts of that. So anyway, I got some more videos to film, some other stuff I want to talk about. So I'll see you later.